Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 4 of TESOL Foundations. This week, we'll be focusing on the role of collaborative talk in language development with English language learners. So this week, you'll be reading Gibbon's chapters 2 and 3, and that's going to focus pretty much on just collaborative talk and communicating in the classroom. So some big takeaways that I want you to focus on while reading those two chapters are the following. So I, as an English language teacher over the years, have found that really one of the most important things we can do for our L's in the classroom is focus on how we are communicating to them, both the content in everyday language and modeling how they might communicate with their peers. And so some big things to focus on with communication is first and foremost, just to slow down. As New Yorkers, we naturally tend to speak pretty quickly. And a lot of times my L's will say to me that they're having a hard time in their content area classes because their teachers talk so quickly and the exchange of discourse is so fast that it's hard for them to keep up. And it's such a simple idea, but it's one that really goes a long way. Then throughout these chapters, you'll see a common thread of this idea of layering of language to produce message abundancy. And so giving L's access to ideas or phrases and language in multiple exposures of listening and speaking, writing, visuals, group work. So you'll see a lot of that. And again, it's maybe a simple idea, but something that really is effective with language acquisition. And then chapter 3, you're going to see some great ideas about collaborative group work and how that can really produce growth in communication skills. And this idea of amplifying language, again, language layering to amplify rather than simplify. And most importantly, trying to personalize your lessons and be thoughtful about the way we're communicating with our L's. So this week, as I said, you'll read chapters 2 and 3 in Gibbon's, some questions to think about as you read. Then you're going to go through another Pear Deck experience. So this Pear Deck presentation is a lesson that would be presented to English language learners or a class that includes English language learners. And so you're going to go through this lesson through the eyes and ears of an L. After you're done with that Pear Deck, you're going to explore these resources that give some great ideas for activities that you might do in the classroom. We've included some math activities. I know we have some math teachers in our class. And again, some ideas to think about as you explore, because then the last thing you'll do for week 4 is a forum post in Moodle. This week is an individual post. So the questions are listed in Moodle. After you post your response, I do ask that you choose 3 peers to comment on. And so the questions you'll need to answer are in your week forum post. So on Moodle in week 4, your forum's at the bottom. Your questions are listed there. I've already started the discussion, and so you could post your responses there. So that's all for week 4. So just some reminders. There will be a live Q&A on the 16th at 5:30. I know it's President's Week, but I'm still going to host that. I will be around. So I'll be hosting that at 5:30 to talk about any questions you might have for week 4. But we will also this week be focusing on week 5 in the live Q&A, because week 5 is an important week. You will be designing your first lesson and assessment for this class, and there's a bit more work that's coming ahead for week 5. So I'll also be posting week 5 early. I've already put it in our Google Slides, so you can get a head start on that, because again, it is going to be a bit more work. So hope to see you on Tuesday at 5:30. Have a great weekend.